Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well and welcome back to the Baking Analyst channel. On this channel, we cover everything from cryptocurrencies to economics to personal finance with a focus on DeFi and yield farming as a wealth generation tool. So if this sounds like something that is interesting to you, do consider subscribing to the channel and leaving a like. If you're completely new to DeFi and wondering how on earth people are staking their cryptocurrencies to earn these high yields in the range of hundreds of percent APR, well, I have a free trial link down below that you can go access a learning resource that teaches you what yield farming is all about and how you can benefit from it. Today, we'll be talking about the best yield farming platforms that you can go to if you are starting with little to no money. We'll be talking about layer ones and looking at some of their farms. And then we'll also be announcing the results of last week's Mad Meerkat giveaway. Speaking of giveaways, we do have a new sponsor on our channel and they are running a $100 giveaway just for our viewers. So do stick around to the next segment to find out more about how you can stand a chance to win $100. Put your name in the hat. This video is made in partnership with Mudrex. Mudrex is a cryptocurrency investment platform that seeks to simplify crypto investing for beginners, allowing users to gain exposure to megatrends without having to pick out individual coins. If you want to profit from the DeFi, NFT, smart contract, and metaverse trends, but don't want to be caught out holding a shitcoin, you can choose from one of these many coin sets on Mudrex which function like crypto thematic ETFs, so you invest in a theme rather than trying to pick the moonshot tokens. And this builds diversification right into your portfolio, therefore lowering your overall risk. There are currently more than 25 different types of coin sets, all curated by the team over at Mudrex and rebalanced monthly based on market conditions. What's more, you can invest in one of these coin sets from just 10 USDT or 10 US dollars. So if you're starting out with a really small amount and you don't want to worry about things like gas fees and smart contracts, you can simply take a look at one of these coin sets and set it and forget it. Currently, monthly fees are also waived and there is no lock-in on your investment. As you can see, I have connected my Binance account over here, and that is because Mudrex is a partner broker with Binance, and you can simply deposit your funds and transfer them between your different accounts using an API key. On top of this, as you know, on this channel we prefer investing and earning yield over speculating on short-term price. So if you were brought here by the YouTube algorithm and prefer to speculate on price, well, Mudrex has you covered. You can simply click off this video and hop over to Mudrex where you can play with algos made by other traders or even build your own strategies. Currently, Mudrex are running a promotion where you can get a bonus of 20, $500 or even $1,000 if you deposit the respective amount. Mudrex are also running a giveaway in conjunction with our channel. They're giving away $100 worth of coins to one lucky viewer who uses the referral link down in the description below if you invest in a coin set. And on top of everything, if you sign up with the link down below, you will also net yourself a nice little $25 bonus. If you're completely new to cryptocurrency or you have a Binance account and prefer the idea of investing in themes rather than specific coins, then Mudrex is definitely one platform that you want to check out. So with that out of the way, let's jump right into the content. So the inspiration of today's video comes from the How to Be a DeFi Millionaire video that I released a few weeks ago. There are many comments on this video. There were some scammers, and there are also some people saying that, I should cover some chains where gas fee management isn't such a big thing, especially if you're starting with a smaller amount. Not everyone has just $5,000 lying around, and that's completely understandable in these crazy times. And of course, we do have some people saying that, say, 5 to 6 figures is unachievable, so power to them. So today, I was inspired to make let's get rid of this camera over here. So today I did some research on different blockchains to find out where one can go if they want to yield farm with little to no money at all and start getting their feet wet in this world of triple-digit APRs. Now, the first one that was suggested on the previous video was Near Protocol. And while Near Protocol doesn't necessarily have a huge existing DeFi ecosystem, and although I understand they're kind of building that up, currently they do have the Aurora network, which is an Ethereum virtual machine or EVM compatible chain, which means it works with MetaMask. And as you can see from this documentation, it is essentially functioning almost like an Ethereum layer 2, and your transaction fees are less than a cent, which is great because this means that you're not going to be paying a huge amount of gas fees just to compound your gains daily. And if you're farming with, say, a couple $100 or less than $1,000, then you will essentially lose less in terms of APR, and these APRs that are advertised will be closer to the true APR that you're getting. If you haven't seen the spreadsheet on how to calculate your true APR, I'll leave a card right up here linking back to the video where I go through the spreadsheet and calculate, how long it takes to become a millionaire if you start with various amounts. So yes, transaction fees are really low and the blockchain's EVM compatible, which means that the interface of things should be pretty familiar to you. The first thing you need to know when you want to use the Aurora network is that you need to purchase NEAR from a centralized exchange if you're coming directly from fiat, and you will therefore need a NEAR wallet in order to use the bridge to bridge your NEAR tokens into the Aurora ecosystem. So what is the NEAR wallet? The NEAR wallet is not MetaMask. It's outside of MetaMask. You need to create your own NEAR wallet and then withdraw your NEAR tokens that you bought, say, on Binance or crypto.com, and then you can go ahead and use the Rainbow Bridge that functions as a transfer platform between the NEAR protocol and the Aurora network. So in this case, yeah, we can connect the wallet, and then you have your options to transfer either to the Ethereum network, which is gas fees galore, or the Aurora network, which is what you want to do if you have little to no money in DeFi. So in terms of farming opportunities, what can we look forward to in the Aurora ecosystem? Well, the one that I found with the highest paying APRs at the moment and relatively good risk to reward ratio is actually the Dexpad Farm. If we look at these farms, we see that we are doing 118% APR on a NEAR stablecoin pool, which is NEAR UST, which to be honest is not bad at all. And you see this NEAR Frax pool, which also pairs the NEAR token to a stable coin, is doing almost 80% APR. So definitely not bad as a start, especially if you're limited to networks where gas fees are low. In terms of how to connect your MetaMask to use Nearpad, a lot of these dexes nowadays, they give you a really easy way to switch to their network. You don't need to key in the RPC yourself, so you can just go ahead. I'm on Kronos network now, so I can just switch directly to Aurora. So moving on to the next platform on our list. Number 2 on our list is, of course, Harmony One. And on Harmony One, there are really only 1 or 2 places for you to go to, simply because liquidity on the other platforms are really low. DefiKingdoms is one of them, a prominent GameFi platform that has been covered to no end on YouTube by this point. But DefiKingdoms is basically the DEX or AMM with the largest liquidity pools on the Harmony ecosystem, meaning that your APRs are less likely to be diluted. And if you haven't heard of DefiKingdoms, I actually have an intro video as well. I'll link that in the card above. And if we go ahead and switch our network, if you go into the gardens, and you go into your seed box, you can find your yield farms over here. Now, Jewel used to be just a farm token when it was in its early stages, but now it is gaining more utility as a GameFi token. Cover that again in a separate video on why GameFi tokens seem to have any value at all. About half or more of this APR is currently locked, but this is going down at a rate of 2% per epoch, which is about every week. So if you hold out on harvesting your rewards, you can stand to enjoy a higher number of unlocked jewel when you go and press claim. Now, of course, if you really do want liquidity and want to get rid of your locked jewel altogether, even though it might be at a 74 to 75% discount to the paper value, there's actually Greedy Merchants Guild, or GMG.money, which looks to give you a marketplace for your locked jewel. The other promising mention on Harmony One's ecosystem is actually the OneFi exchange. This is not yet launched, it's an upcoming exchange and yet another GameFi driven project. They are actually developed by the same team who created Cosmic Universe. I spoke about how this was basically going ballistic earlier this year in a previous video on GameFi, and probably that went all the way up to like $40,000 or something, so I basically lost about $30,000 in paper value because of the recent dump. So I mean, it is what it is, but this team has in fact been coming up with a game that is based on Unreal Engine, and they're going really for the whole 3D metaverse play. So I do think that if they're able to engage players in a meaningful way, then their token is likely to do well. And farming this token might not be such a bad idea after all, even though it means that I'll be dollar cost averaging out of my position. Next, number 3 on our list is the established blockchain Polygon. Now, this comes in at number 3 because Polygon, being an established blockchain, has quite a bit of liquidity behind it, which also means that APRs across a lot of the established dexes such as QuickSwap are pretty low if you want to farm on blue chip projects. However, I did find one project, Comet Swap, that provides this Matic wrapped ETH pool that's surprisingly doing 135% APY, which is pretty high for an established network like this and an established trading pair. Of course, we do see that total deposited is pretty low at 33,000, meaning that this pool will be easily diluted. But transaction fees on Polygon are almost minimal, even though they're higher than, say, Harmony One or Aurora. But all the same, you are unlikely to be hit too adversely by the use of Matic as gas fees whenever you try to compound your yield. At this point, I'd like to come up with an honorable mention. I do realize that this was a top 3 video, but the honorable mention goes to Solana. Transactions, as you can see, are, just fractions of a cent, just like on Harmony One. However, they are not yet EVM compatible, which means you need to get a completely separate wallet. And also, because Solana is so established with a lot of TVL on it, if you want to go into the more established pairs, as you can see, APRs are not very high. However, one saving grace for Solana is that they are coming up with a Neon EVM, which is something like what Aurora is to the Near protocol. It is an EVM chain that allows dApps to take advantage of Solana's low fees and fast transactions. So the mainnet is not yet out, but it does seem to be imminent, and when it does come out, that could be a strong opportunity for anyone who is trying to yield farm with not a lot of capital to start with. So there you have it, the top 3 yield farming platforms that you can consider if you are starting out with almost no money at all. Finally, if you stuck all the way to the end, well, you're probably one of the players in the Mad Meerkat raffle, or you're a dedicated viewer of this channel. In either case, this is something you'll want to watch, because we are going to be looking at the results of the giveaway. Honestly, because of the way that referrals work on Mad Meerkat Finance, I had no idea what the giveaway amount would be in the end. Nonetheless, let's jump right into it. So what I said in the previous video was that the first person to guess correctly which country that I was talking about in the previous Mad Meerkat video would win this entire referral pool. Well, 10 MMF, that's not bad, but I thought that, since we're bringing on sponsors onto this channel, we have done a sponsored video earlier this week. Go and check that out. And we're also having Mudrex, who's doing a $100 giveaway if you're interested in participating. Why not yield farm with the earnings I get from sponsorships and give them away at the end of the week? And that's exactly what I did. So let's find out the amount in the prize pool this week. Well, we have 54 MMF, which is about 50 CRO if I round it up. So yeah, I thought I would do this properly and just give away the entire 50 CRO so that whoever who wins can actually go out and have a nice drink, have a nice meal, even go out for a date maybe. I don't know, like this is probably, if you live in Singapore for example, this is about $25, which would pay for I guess an inexpensive meal for 2. So yeah, that's something there for you. And if we go over to our video, the answer is indeed Singapore, as I was mentioning earlier. And yeah, if I sort my comments to newest first and scroll all the way down to the bottom we find a winner. So Peace FOMO, or Peace, you are the winner of this week's 5k giveaway. So as you can see live on this channel, I will be sending you 50 CRO right there. Confirm, and there we go. Congratulations to everyone else who participated. We will be having many more of this kind of giveaways in the future. And of course, we will be also looking to grow the prize pool so that we can do giveaways that involve many more winners than just one. All in all, I hope you find this video informative and useful. If you did like it, do leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.